to say, though, him winning is the most astounding thing I've ever seen.
It was a surprise.
No. Surprise? Dude, like, you're talking like Lake Placid, the Olympics, when we beat the Russian, buries that. Kirk Gibson's home run is a joke.
Right.
The Giants beating the undefeated Patriots, that's all a joke. Dude, the star of a reality show is going to run the country. The guy who decided if Bret Michaels or Cyndi Lauper would make a better CEO for a company that doesn't exist is going to be running stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was the shit, though. He was like, he just reminded me like when I didn't read the book and I'm just winging it, you know? I'm gonna do it. How you gonna do that? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. It worked.
Bill Burr has never been one to hold back, especially when faced with disrespectful or pretentious comedians. Whether on podcasts, talk shows, or live performances, he consistently puts people in their place with his sharp wit, brutal honesty, and impeccable comedic timing. From taking down Bill Maher on his own podcast to effortlessly shutting down Joe Rogan's contradictions, here are 9 times Bill Burr disciplined fellow comedians who dared to cross the line.
Look at the difference. You can just see the way we dress. We're not different people. This is like, you come from, the slacks generation. Like slacks were still a thing.
These are not
No, but slacks were a thing.
No, I look good. That's the difference.
But Bill wasn't one to let insults like that slide.
You do look good.
You're wearing
You're not gonna
sneakers.
throw that in my face.
You got a t-shirt on. You
look like a offended. You look like you're trying to beat a drinking and driving charge. He doesn't have any priors, Your Honor. Look at him. He's wearing his Chelsea boots. He's a, what do they call it? A productive member of society. He needs his car for work. I think that this should be a suspension.
And while Bill tried to engage in friendly banter, Maher kept pushing the conversation towards personal insults.
Yeah, but it's a little more pronounced when it's in the arts because you have this...
I hate that word.
Why?
Pronounced.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's like a PED.
You know what?
You know what it was? That was like a PED for your f***ing point.
Your wife...
It's a little more pronounced.
Your wife must be a saint. Because, boy...
Because you're such a victim right now?
No, because you do like to, pick a fight about anything.
Maher's attitude only became more obnoxious over time.
I can always talk Beatles, and, yes, they always... One reason they are prima inter pares among rock gods is that they...
I've never heard all of those words. Was that 3 words? Was that 2 words?
That's Latin for first among equals.
And Bill thought it was about time to knock Maher off his high horse.
Don't you save that for your parties when you're wearing your smoking jacket? I'll tell you that Bill Maher is really smart. He is really well read. He just said prima parvardes.
Prima inter pares.
Inter pares.
You know what? I'm not the bad guy because I know more.
You should say, I'm sorry, I'm not stupid, Bill. That's what you should have said.
As if the destruction wasn't enough, Bill gave Maher another piece of his mind that would silence him completely.
Listen, I get it. You're not a knock-around guy. You looked up Latin words and you didn't hang out with the fellas and they used to hang you by your underwear at the lockers. So now none of them are funny because this is your one thing. But I'm funny. They could never be as funny as me.
Well,
there's so much about you that's funny that you're not even trying to be funny. Your whole fucking outfit is hilarious.
And even after that, when Maher started getting up to his old tricks...
No, I said mainly I fly commercial.
Well, you're an idiot. You shouldn't.
Bill put the final nail in his coffin.
One of the best things you did for society is you didn't have kids.
Humiliating Kevin Hart on his own podcast.
Today's guest is a true friend, a real brother. Ladies and
You've
gentlemen,
called me since 2003.
And Bill's hilarious call-out wouldn't stop there.
this is what's mind-blowing that people are going to love. Bill Burr.
You have your own name on your sweatshirt?
Well, outside of that, I mean,
When are
I
you
don't
going to
know why
stop
you don't.
branding, Kev? We know who you are.
And the satire would continue on.
It's just a
the
shirt.
hoodie with Kevin Hart. I hand out hoodies to homeless people because I care about downtown LA. Go see Jumanji Part 19.
Later in the podcast, when Kevin thought he was clear from the line of fire, Bill cut him down to size one last time.
Bill is a married man. He's a father now. Congrats on that, Bill, by the way.
I got 2 kids. I had another one. I was going to call you, but I knew you wouldn't return the call.
No.
I don't think my last movie did well enough to have you send over your little heart of the city fruit basket, you piece of shit.
Kevin Hart didn't fight back again.
Sing us a joke or something that you're doing? Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Bill Burr likes it in the butt. Gently, when you squeeze his left nut. Ow, the blood flows out of his butt wherever he goes.
Hey, you're going to open with that?
No.
That feels like a middle of the set.
You're the one.
When you
you're
bring
the one
it down.
who's opening.
Oh!
And while it was typical best friend banter, Bill wasn't one to hold back.
Your face has its own neck pillow. It must be nice when you get on a plane.
Well, my
when
grandmother
you go like
had
this, your neck fat just kind of catches you.
And it wouldn't take long for the two old friends to start a brutal back and forth.
My dad's a dentist. Did he forget to teach you how to floss? Jesus Christ. Your breath is so bad, my dog's throwing up, and he's sitting down there on the floor. And your turn.
But it was Bill who got the last jab in.
I heard your dad didn't die of natural causes. I heard he saw your act and went home and killed himself. So he wouldn't have to see the second show.
Because I go on stage and then you try to correct my jokes.
I don't try to correct
Yeah,
your
you do.
jokes.
You're like, but what
Sometimes-
if you said if the woman did this because of this? And
That was one time, and I admit I was being aggressive.
But things became a whole lot more uncomfortable when Sarah started making absurd claims.
Saying that, I think that you love me. Because every time we fight, as I'm driving home, I get a text from you that says, you know I love you, right? And I go, yeah, I love you too.
That isn't me.
Sarah doubled down on her claims, but Bill clearly wasn't going to have it.
I do like you, and I always feel like you're frustrated with me.
I love you.
Look at my
Sometimes
posture
you
right
say-
now. I'm
I
as
know.
far over into this chair as I can possibly be. I just feel like
trying to hurt you.
kind
I
of came
love
here to
you.
hang out and have a good time.
And he started taking her to the cleaners.
Like that intro was just like, yeah, it was
I
just
thought you'd like that.
I hate this guy. He's a douchebag, but he came down here. I mean, that's how I heard it.
Part of the joke, if you could like stand up and salute me real quick. Just do it. Okay. Oh, thanks so much. That was really nice of him. It's also why I think Donald Trump might become president.
But despite the contestant bombing, Bill was 100% on his side.
That was an interesting way to get to that Trump thing. You made Pat do that whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
How did?
Yeah, but didn't you kind of him with the music on the way up? You know, you're like, he's gonna suck. It's just you put it in everybody's mood. It's like, can you give him a chance? That doesn't happen to any.
We've had this.
They you before you got up here, man. You get a mulligan on that one.
Unfortunately for the contestant, he would continue to be the judge's butt of the joke.
Well, you did 47 seconds, but with the laughs, it was 47 seconds.
Oh, thanks.
Now that bit, what if Pat wasn't there? What would you have? You wouldn't have done that bit, right? So you just kind of just did a throwaway?
But Bill had had enough and decided to cheer up the contestant while humiliating the entire judging panel.
No, you would have picked one guy. You would have done that. We were on him. He thought it would work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
This is brutal. Is this going to be an hour of this? I don't want to do this to people. Horrible. Nobody can be funny in a minute. It's stupid.
Oh no! It happened.
In 2 seconds.
And when one of the guests tried to shut Bill up,
Bill, you're getting a little cranky. Go count your money, will you?
he had some very choice words for the lot of them.
I'm not getting cranky. I'm sticking up for him. You guys are throwing him
Don't
under the
your
bus.
voice to
He
me.
threw himself under the bus.
And when Tony, the show's host, tried to take Bill's words in the wrong direction, Bill put him right back in his place.
Jesse, you did so bad. One of our guests is about to quit. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, if there's a negative lining, Tony will find it. There it is, right between the ray of sunshine. There's that little nugget of negativity. You
That's it.
smarmy.
Yeah,
It's all my ink. I have this mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Lee Delaria on Conan. During an appearance on Conan, comedian Lee Delaria expected Bill to help her show off her tattoos, but instead, she walked right into his sharp-tongued trap. Without missing a beat, Bill responded with a sarcastic quip that left everyone in stitches. It was a classic case of Bill holding someone accountable for their own absurdity.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my coat.
But little did Lee know that Bill wouldn't let that remark slide without a brutal comeback.
Hey, Conan, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? Yeah, I can't believe your relationships don't work out.
Bill loves holding comedians like Lee accountable.
Exposing Howie Mandel's ego.
But I've been very open about it. But this is
that
not
why
about
you go
me.
on TV and judge other artists to make you feel like a big man?
But Howie thought he could play the emotional game on the usually unemotional Burr.
But you are always good. You'd never put me in anything. I know you direct and you write. You never call me.
Well,
you never
you're
put me.
a lot.
What?
You're a lot.
And Bill kept serving Howie to lower his ego down.
It's not about talent, Howie. We know you have talent.
I know.
I've seen the glove on your head. I know that you're a triple threat. It's, do I want to be around this person? Do I want to deal with this guy 14 hours a day? And
all right,
sometimes you're on the fence, and other times it's just an obvious no.
But Howie wasn't humbled and brought out a plaque to show off, which Bill couldn't stop laughing at.
All right. Did you get some new T-shirts?
No. Oh, YouTube plaque.
Oh, you got a YouTube
Yeah,
plaque.
we just hit 100,000. We just hit 100,000 subscribers.
And he soon made it clear what he thought of it.
Oh my God.
Why is that funny?
It's just funny. That's the stupidest. Well, why would you do that? Like, how many one-armed kids in Africa had to dig out that aluminum for some asshole over here to make that thing? What are you gonna do with that? Put it next to your Cable Ace Award? You held that up like it was a Golden Globe.
In the middle of their podcast, however, Howie brought out a family member, knowing Bill hates even talking about them.
And look who's here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an asshole.
Billy Corrigan. Billy Corrigan.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole?
Yeah,
I thought this would be great to bring a family together.
He didn't tell you. He told me you were totally cool with me coming.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I thought it would be a good surprise.
Can this be like edited out?
And after all that ammunition, Bill felt no regrets in exposing Howie's true colors.
He doesn't even give a. This is the thing that throughout my career, the amount of people like that have done this to me, and then you know what's funny? This is gonna probably maybe make us better or maybe f us up, but like I can guarantee you, about 20 minutes after we walk out of here, he's not gonna remember.
Remember what? Trimester.
He's gonna be standing there gazing with his arms behind his back, you know, looking at his YouTube plaque, his kingdom.
Right, but Bill, bro, listen, dude.
Don't bro, dude. Me.
No, I'm gonna bro do you, dude. I'll tell you why, dude.
Am I bowing to you?
No. I don't want you to
talk
bow
to me in bro white speak. Listen, bro, dude. What are you fucking doing here?
Bill instantly started feeding off Bobby's awkward energy in the funniest way possible.
You feel relaxed?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what to. You're just projecting all your uncomfortableness on me. I'm not doing anything.
You are extra squirrely, like squirmy.
I know.
Later, during the podcast, when Bobby thought he was finally safe, Bill gave him a hilarious reality check again.
Like, because Bill, my feet are. Look at this. It's bleeding right here.
Oh.
Anyway.
It's only because you don't take care of yourself.
I don't.
Yeah, and then I'm supposed to sit here as an adult, be upset when they have all cures for all your ails.
I know.
Same thing with your car. You could get that thing fixed. The whole thing is not worth it.
No, it's not. That's not why I'm
not worth it.
Bill.
The whole time there's been assholes on my street walking around, no masks.
You want people to walk down the street with a mask on?
Let's not start this, Joe.
Do you though?
Let's not start this. Okay.
Let's start it.
But Bill instantly shut down any counters on his take.
I don't want to start this bullshit. I'm not going to sit here with no medical degree, listening to you with no medical degree, with an American flag behind you, smoking a cigar, acting like we know what's up, better than the CDC.
While he was exemplifying his point even further, Bill sneaked a brutal jab in.
Oh, God, you're so tough with your open nose and throat. Gee, Joe, and your 5 o'clock shadow. This is a man right here. A man doesn't wear a mask.
But when Joe contradicted himself about the pandemic...
And then I was convinced that I had it. At one point in time, I was like, God, I do feel like I'm breathing heavy.
Bill schooled Rogan the only way he knows how.
Now who's the
about it? I got over it.
Guy had a panic attack sitting on 12 elk. You had a panic attack
in
and
the
then,
sauna.
And then you felt bad about yourself, and then you attack people with masks.
And
it's funny, I made fun of the fucking Twitter guy for fucking Sieg Heiling not once but twice, and I never look at my emails. I was scrolling through my emails and it said my Twitter account had been flagged for inappropriate. I don't even tweet anymore. It had been flagged for what a fucking baby, just like Hitler, a fucking baby. Because that's another thing, all of these people that are into fucking Hitler, you know what I mean? And like, look at this guy like he was some sort of fucking hero. The guy's one of the biggest fucking cowards ever. All the pain and all the suffering that guy's caused and the war crimes the Allies had to commit firebombing fucking cities to get that motherfucker. When it came time for him to pay the price for all the suffering he caused millions and millions and millions of people, did he face the music? No, he gave himself a nice, quick, painless fucking death. That's your fucking hero? Fucking coward is what he was. He should have faced the fucking music, and he didn't. This is the world we live in, where you got to remind people that that guy was a bad guy that destroyed millions of people's lives, families, and his own country. His own countrymen paid the price for what he did. He this is another thing, too. Oh, that guy went straight to hell. It's like, how does he go straight to hell? What does God say about that? He made that guy, right? I just don't understand that, like how he gets absolved of that. God created everything, yes, including Adolf Hitler. He really did create us in his image. Like us, he is also not perfect. He goes down fucking looking every once in a while. All right, Beatles B-sides. How about the fact that the Twitter guy he's not even from here. He's from South Africa. He comes to this country and wants to turn it into a fucking dictatorship. He doesn't feel that we deserve democracy. Can you just imagine doing that? Going to another country and just deciding, yeah, you know what? I'm going to change this form of government because I've decided. Yeah, he doesn't mind living under a dictatorship as long as he's on the good side of it. Fucking laminated face cunt. Hey, now what are you going to do? Reflag my account?
If you enjoyed this video, you'll love the next one I've picked out for you right here on the screen. Click now and keep watching. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I read every single one. See you in the next video.